All right, good morning, fifth grade. Happy Wednesday today is. Today we're going to talk about a second person point of view. So yesterday we talked about first person. Today, naturally, we talk about second person. First person I know is a little bit easier. Second person is a little bit more complicated. The practice today is going to be a little bit different. And so just follow along in this video and I will show you how to work with second person. Okay, so second person, the first thing that you need to know is the definition. The definition is this. The narrator is speaking to you. Okay, so the person who is telling this story is talking to you. All right, it's a very unique kind of writing. We don't get to see it very much in fifth grade. We will go through a few examples down here on the bottom of the page or on the slides here, but it is a very unique kind of writing. All right, we don't see a lot of second person here in fifth grade, but it's when the narrator is speaking directly to you. Okay, a few signs that you might see. We see a lot of you. See a lot of your. See a lot of your. Excuse me there. Your, like you are. Period here. One other thing that we might see a lot of. We also might see directions. Okay, so if you think of like a recipe where I'm trying to get you to make, if you've ever made like one of those like coffee cup brownies, you just kind of throw it together in a coffee cup, put it in the microwave, and you have a nice brownie. The person who is writing those recipes, those directions for you, they're speaking to you. They're the narrator. They're speaking to you. That's second person. Okay? So here it is an example. Here's what I want you to write for the example. Make sure that your driveway is clear of snow. Okay, so I am the narrator right now and I am talking to you. And I'm telling you, make sure that your driveway is clear of snow. I am talking to you. All right. Now, maybe you don't shovel your driveway. Maybe you're an adult does that. But if I'm the narrator and I'm talking about maybe I work for the city of St. Paul and I'm writing a letter to everybody who lives in St. Paul, I might be talking in second person, telling you to do something. Right. So if we look back here to what we might see directions. I'm giving you directions on what you need to do for the winter. Make sure that your driveway is clear of snow. Okay? So, we've gone over the definition. What are some signs to know if it's second person? Okay, so the definition is the narrator speaking to you. What are the signs? We see you a lot. Okay, your, you are. We might also see some directions. An example is make sure that your driveway is clear of snow. Now, for the practice today, here is what you are going to do. You are going to read these short stories here, like we did yesterday, and you're not going to highlight or circle the pronouns like you did yesterday. What you're going to do is you're going to tell me, is this true or is this false, that this is a second person story. Okay? So, remember, we're looking for things like you, your, you are. We might be looking for some directions. Okay? I'm going to do the first two for you. I want you to do the last two on your own. So, here we go. Number one. Every day for lunch, Lindsay brings a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, an apple, a bag of chips, and 2 Oreo cookies. She knows it's boring to bring the same thing every day, but it's what she likes. Okay, so the first thing we should be looking for here is the narrator speaking directly to us. It looks like no, it looks like the narrator is kind of just describing Lindsay's lunch. Okay, so does not sound like it's speaking to us. Let's see if we see any you, your, you are, or if we see any directions here. Okay, the narrator is not telling us how to make a peanut butter and jelly. I don't see any words like you telling us what to do. And so what we're going to do, we're going to go up here to shapes. This is false. This is not second person. Okay, I'm going to change the fill color here so that you can see the F for false. It is not second person. Okay, let's look at the next one here. Okay. You weren't listening to your friend when your friend was talking. You need to listen more carefully so your friends don't get mad at you. I'm sure everybody has heard their parents say something like this before. So the first thing we need to think about, the person who wrote this, the person who is talking, are they talking directly to us? It sounds like yes, right? So the first thing is the narrator speaking to us. Sounds like they are, right? They're speaking directly to us. Maybe they're trying to teach us a lesson about our friend. Okay, let's see, do we see any you, your, some directions? I don't see any directions here, but I do see a lot of you, your, and it sounds like the narrator is talking directly to us. All right, and those big words, you, your, those are very, very important that are going to give it away that this is indeed, I'm actually going to click on this circle, and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it and put it over here. That this is indeed a true, this is true that this is a second person text right here, because the author is talking directly to us. We see a lot of you and your. Okay, now the last two I want you to do on your own. All you got to do is put the circle for either true, yes, this is second person, or false, no, this is not second person. Okay, this is what we're doing for today. So if you have any questions, please let me know.